Did you know that your taste buds are not just on your tongue, but also in other areas of your mouth and throat? That's right. The world of taste is far more complex and fascinating than you might think. It's not just about savoring your favorite dish or cringing at the bitterness of your morning coffee. It's a sophisticated system that engages different parts of your mouth and throat, all working together to give you the experience of taste. Now let's talk about the basics. Our taste buds, those tiny sensory organs, can detect 5 fundamental tastes. We've got sweetness, the delightful sugary sensation we all know and love. Then there's sourness, that sharp, tangy taste that can make your mouth water. Saltiness, a fundamental taste that can make or break a dish. Bitterness, often associated with strong coffee or dark chocolate. And finally, savoriness, also known as umami, the rich, full-bodied taste often found in broths and cooked meats. So we've covered the basics, but there's so much more to explore in the world of taste. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive into some interesting facts about taste. So we all know the 5 basic tastes, but do you know what each of them signals in our bodies? Let's dive right in. Sweetness, for instance, is your body's way of identifying carbohydrates. When you taste something sweet, it's like your body saying, "Hello, energy source." Then we have sourness and saltiness. These tastes can indicate the presence of ions. That's why when you're dehydrated, your body craves something salty. It's trying to replenish those ions. Bitterness is a bit of a survival instinct. It can indicate the presence of harmful substances. That's why many poisonous plants have a bitter taste. It's nature's way of saying, "Don't eat me." Lastly, we have savoriness, also known as umami. This taste is your body's way of signaling the presence of the amino acid L-glutamate. Often found in meats and broths, it's what gives food a rich, satisfying flavor. It's fascinating how our bodies interpret these tastes, isn't it? Have you ever heard of a possible 6th taste? The realm of taste is vast and intriguing, and scientists are always discovering new dimensions. One such dimension that has sparked a lot of debate is the concept of pungency or hotness as a potential 6th taste. Pungency, the sensation you get when you bite into a spicy chili pepper, is a taste experience that's markedly different from sweet, sour, salty, bitter, or umami. It's an intense sensation that can make your eyes water and your mouth feel like it's on fire. But is it a taste, or is it something else? The scientific community is divided on this. Some argue that pungency is a form of chemesthesis, which is a chemical sensitivity to substances like capsaicin in chili peppers, rather than a taste. Others, however, argue that pungency has all the characteristics of a taste and should be recognized as one. This debate is ongoing, and it's one that could potentially change our understanding of taste. While it's not officially recognized, it's interesting to think that there might be more to taste than we know. In 2015, researchers suggested a new basic taste: fat taste. But what does it mean? This intriguing concept revolves around the idea that we can taste fatty acids, the building blocks of fats. Just as we detect sweetness or sourness, our taste buds may also pick up on the unique flavor of fat. How does it work? Our taste receptors, those tiny sensory cells in our mouths, interact with different molecules or ions to sense various tastes. In the case of fat taste, it's believed that our taste buds respond to the fatty acids present in our food, letting us perceive the taste of fat. Why is this important? Well, just as our sense of sweetness signals the presence of energy-giving carbohydrates, detecting fat could clue us into the presence of high-energy food sources. Pretty useful from a survival perspective. A new taste to consider, adding another layer to the already complex world of taste. Ever wondered how sweet is too sweet? There's actually a threshold for that. Our sense of taste is a complex system that relies on numerous taste receptor cells located on taste buds. When it comes to sweetness, this is detected by G-protein-coupled receptors on our taste buds. Interestingly, at least 2 different variants of sweetness receptors must be activated for our brain to register something as sweet. The perception of sweetness is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's relative, with detection thresholds for sweet substances rated in comparison to sucrose, a common type of sugar. This means that what one person perceives as perfectly sweet, another might find cloyingly sweet, and vice versa. Moreover, the taste of sweetness signals the presence of carbohydrates, which provide energy to our bodies. So, while we might crave that extra spoonful of sugar, our bodies are finely tuned to regulate our intake. Too much sweetness can actually become unpleasant, our body's way of saying, that's enough. So there's a limit to how much sweetness we can handle. Who would have thought? As we age, our perception of taste can change. But why does that happen? If you've ever heard your grandparents say food doesn't taste the same as it used to, they're not just being nostalgic. Over time, humans can experience a reduction in taste perception. This is because the number of taste buds and the sensitivity of those remaining can decrease as we age. This isn't just a matter of missing out on the joy of flavors. The fading of taste perception can have real impacts on diet and nutrition. A diminished sense of taste can lead to a decreased appetite, causing some older adults to eat less and potentially miss out on essential nutrients. On the other hand, it might cause an overuse of salt or sugar to make food more flavorful, which can lead to health issues like hypertension or diabetes. Interestingly, our sense of smell, which greatly influences our perception of taste, can also fade with age, further impacting how we experience food. So the next time you savor a delicious meal, spare a thought for the intricate system that lets you enjoy it. It's a sobering thought, but it's also a reminder to cherish and enjoy the tastes we can experience now. We humans might have a wide range of tastes, but not all animals share the same taste palette. Fascinating, isn't it? The world of taste is not just limited to us, it extends across the entire animal kingdom. Different species have developed different abilities to sense taste, helping them pick and choose their meals. For example, did you know that some animals have lost the ability to sense certain tastes? Yes, you heard it right. While we can savor the sweetest of desserts or the saltiest of chips, some animals might not get the same pleasure. This is often due to their dietary habits and the environment they live in. Imagine a carnivorous animal, like a lion. They primarily consume meat, so their taste buds are not as attuned to the sweetness of fruits or the savoriness of vegetables as ours are. On the other hand, herbivores like rabbits are more sensitive to these tastes, which helps them pick out the best greens. In the grand scheme of nature, these differences in taste perception help animals distinguish between safe and harmful food, and even determine the nutritional value of their meals. So the next time you're savoring a meal, consider this. Your experience of taste is uniquely human. Imagine not being able to taste sweetness or savoriness. It's a stark reminder of the diversity of life on our planet. So there you have it, some interesting facts about taste. We've delved into the world of our taste buds, exploring the 5 basic tastes: sweetness, sourness, saltiness, bitterness, and savoriness. We've pondered over the possibility of a 6th taste, pungency, and the newly suggested fat taste. We've understood how our sense of sweetness is not just about liking sugar, but rather a complex interaction of receptors and molecules, and how taste can change and fade as we age. Our journey didn't stop at the human species. We learned that taste varies across different animals. Some have lost the ability to sense certain tastes, reminding us of the diversity of life on our planet. Understanding taste is not just about enjoying food. It's about appreciating the intricate biological systems working tirelessly to help us distinguish between safe and harmful food and determine nutritional value. It's a fascinating world, right on the tip of our tongues. Have any interesting facts about taste you'd like to share? Leave them in the comments below. And remember, every taste is a new adventure, so keep exploring.